Did you get a notification? Did you get a notification we were live? I doubt it.
Did you?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Everybody turned them off. Anybody turned off all my notifications after they saw the Plug Zone was playing again. It was one of those kiss of deaths. Plug Zone is equals kiss of death. Hello, welcome to Rich New Design, and also welcome over on the Art of Floundering podcast. Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast. Peace and love.
Hello, Rich. Hello, Jess. Peace and love.
Hey.
We can see there's epic viewership right now, which is
epic
important.
viewership. That's
Epic
what.
viewership.
Well, that's what happens here. That's what happens here. We had another. It was episode 3 of
Yes, it was.
the Plug Zone, and it was the first. It was a milestone in the fact that it was the first live that I've had where there was a dislike before it ever aired. I have never had that happen. I've never had anybody go out of their way to dislike something that hasn't even aired. Just based on the fact of, oh, you're doing another one of these or something along those lines. It's a growth stream. Who could be mad? Who could be mad about it? They saw you saw the butt plug on the thumbnail. They had to see that. They had to click on it to go to it, to
Not
click dislike
clickbait.
on it. That's just sad. That's just sad because it's honest. It was honest the way it was. But it already now has at least 2 dislikes, and it's on its way. It's on its way. And so, I'm for sure going to have a 4th episode next Wednesday at 8 p.m. There'll be another Plug Zone. We're going to see if we can drive the numbers down even lower than before. Have you seen any bumps over at the Art of Floundering podcast in viewership since the Plug Zone?
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah,
has
I
it-
have. Hold on, because even if hopefully she'll. Hang on. Boston. God damn it, bear with me.
Bridget?
Yeah, man.
Boston Bridget?
I think some of her friends wound up subscribing. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, it's my shit.
Oh, that's
it's nothing
awesome.
major.
Well,
But
no,
I had more than 20 people watch a live stream, which is big for me. So it's getting there.
That's
Word of mouth,
finding
man.
actual fans, finding
Yeah, word
actual
of mouth.
people that like that comedy and everything. It takes some time. It takes
Oh,
some time.
it's like,
Brian
cheers,
W.'s
Brian.
on out there.
Well,
Brian W.'s
like
on
for
out
example, I average about for whatever fucking reason about between 150 and 200 depending on when I stream on Twitter. Now, there's no comments because you got to pay the goddamn subscription to comments, so they're all broke dicks not doing what I'm doing. But out of all that time, I finally had somebody subscribe. Out of all those views, it took that amount for somebody to finally say, "Oh fuck, this is for me." You know what I mean? It's like
I
it's
know
a lot,
exactly
it's
what
a
you
lot.
mean.
It's a numbers
our stuff
game,
is
man.
Few and far between.
Oh
there's,
God, yeah.
There are times I have put out shorts with pistachio. Just welcome to the Plug Zone. Some of them, just real innocent, and they've put him out a whole lot. There was one. It was able to hang on. It had, I think it ended up with something like 27 likes and 24 dislikes, something along those lines. And it was just
man.
wow. The number of dislikes that these get. A lot of them don't. A lot of them are worse though, but they don't see those kind of numbers. A lot of them are. There'll be 2 likes and 8 dislikes, 9 dislikes. So people do not like. They do not like butt plugs. Talking butt plugs. I believe so. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing it until I find that audience. But
Maybe
no,
give
they-
him
they-
a give him a hat. Give him a cute little hat. Maybe something hip for the kids. You know what the kids are wearing.
Well, I had
Hey,
I had
kids.
thought about dressing him up in different things. I had thought
Yeah.
about putting him in the robes to deliver a sermon on Sunday, but then I thought, no, that is
You talk
pushing
about
it. I
fucking
don't-
getting hate, man.
It
Oh,
was
God.
exactly. It's like and I think that's kind of what I'd be going for. and I know it. I know it's almost what the plug zone is right now. It's you've really got to be a fan of the stuff to bother to go through it. Otherwise, you are just like the one comment that they must have blocked me, so the comment disappeared. What TF? What the fuck am I watching? And how do I never see it again? And it was just so good.
Yeah.
But
It's just further
alas,
filtering.
it's filtering. It's filtering.
Hey,
out
peace
people.
and love to Brian W. Man, out there checking out the amazingly fast-paced and exciting live vibe that we've got planned for you guys tonight, man. So hang
We
on
have-
to your
there
hats,
plans?
your
Are there
seats.
plans?
It's
Anybody
gonna
who was
be-
watching,
Woo!
if
Woohoo.
Brian and Brian was there, but Brian might not have noticed just how out there I was with the edibles.
Well,
Things started to peak
here's
for me.
beyond all that. This was the first live stream where someone was legitimately at risk for ODing on the pot. Man, I almost had to bring out the pot doctor to tell everybody. This could be one of those 8 billion people that die. You're what? It was so funny, man. You were so. There was a moment you were so incredibly high. It was great.
I really
You didn't know what
know.
fucking planet you were on, what you just did. It was great.
Well, it was. I knew that the buzz was really hitting me hard. I knew the
God.
edibles were peaking.
Oh,
I could
God.
tell the edibles were peaking, and everything was. I had wanted to have and had planned, but didn't do anything before the show to have some videos to be able to play. So it's like, okay, I need to hide for 5 minutes. I think I said to you at one point in time, talk to the people. Because I need to get.
And I was like, fuck, I can't.
Yeah, I know you. So yeah, it was a bit rough, and
oh God.
I didn't think, but I had to keep going. The funny thing was, I was saying right before the show, I wonder if there is at what point would it be to where I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. I couldn't keep.
That was
make it.
the other amazing thing. You did the whole thing.
Because I was really that close to bailing. I was that close. It was just, oh well, this is a talking butt plug. I can end this. I could just walk. I can walk away if this buzz is just. If I can't do the show, if I can't navigate anymore with it, it's more than just being the character. That's what the problem is. It involves a bunch of and maybe if I had one more screen that I could actually, but I have to come over here, copy a link, paste the link over there, come over here, get off of that screen back onto OBS. I could eliminate that if I had one more monitor, a fourth monitor, but alas, I don't. Alas, I don't.
It's I've just come to this weird conclusion with this streaming thing. I mean, I share your dream, dude. But I backed into it. It wasn't like lifelong, but now that I've been doing this, it's so much fucking fun. That
Oh yeah.
to get paid to just act like a fucking kid again, it would be wonderful, right?
I have
but
a
I'm
hard
I'm
time not
realistic.
having this in my life. I have to be doing this,
Dude, when I'm sitting there at fucking Penetron Inc. I'm just going, what the? I mean, not really, because they're great, they really are. It's a wonderful place, but it's not their fault that I'm a 58-year-old guy that would rather be fucking doing a filthy animation than like adult stuff.
If they really knew what life was about, they would be making filthy animations too.
That's another deep observation I have that for another podcast. But I have a very, very. I'll put it this way: I'm thankful that I fucked up a lot, and what I mean by that is I know what it's like to be the shittiest person, and you do too, Wes.
Yes.
Because you're in the military, the shittiest person, the lowest of the low in any organization. I'm very thankful for those experiences. It sounds stupid now, but you just don't forget that. You don't, and you don't forget. It sounds lame, but that you came from that. And so, if you're a person that just graduates high school and goes directly to college, and you get spit out from college, and you're working a quote professional job, you're almost missing something. That experience of being a fuck up, which I think is really important. It's I'm thankful. All my fuck ups really helped me, dude. I mean, all my
I have
monumental
quite
failures.
an extensive experience there.
Yeah.
Of fucking up, years of fucking up there.
Yeah.
Before actually, before having success, and then having that go, and now
Oh, yeah.
and now having to find a, but I had found my passion, and it's the thing, I can't go back to what made me successful. I can't go back to programming, computer programming.
Right.
I mentally can't do it anymore. I just don't give the thought process anymore is, and it's because of what I do now. It's because of all this. The thought is, I don't give a shit about any of this. My brain
You
can't
have
wrap
to-
around it.
Yeah.
I can't. There's too many cogs, and I don't care anymore. It's not important anymore. I saw
Big Mo.
Big Mo.
Big Mo, we got pole vaults in the house, man.
And Brian
Big
W.
Mo and
Everybody.
the AZ, man.
I hope everybody out there's having a good. Hope everybody's got some nice holiday plans. Hope I don't.
Smoking grass.
I don't do anything for Thanksgiving. We had our oldest, who is going to be 12 on Monday. It was Thanksgiving. She ended up being born on the Sunday, but that Thanksgiving, that the meal went bad, the turkey went bad because early in the morning we went to the hospital. They sent us home in the afternoon after, this is something bad. Something's got to happen. Because it was early. We get back home. We're not here 20 minutes before we're back to the hospital. And then, there's no NICU here in Bumfuck. So we had to go an hour. She had to ride in an ambulance and to get to a hospital in a city that actually had a NICU for the neonatal. So that was a bad experience, and we really have not done Thanksgiving since.
No.
It's been one of those. No, I've had enough of Thanksgiving.
No, I could.
This is
No, I
pretty much what
understand
I'm
it.
going to be doing.
Before my thing happened, and hey, what's up, man? Before my thing happened in Thanksgiving, as a single person, and I was single till the time I was 33. Thanksgivings were like, there was this one Thanksgiving in Idaho where I'm all fucked up. I wake up and I'm driving around looking for a place to eat, and there's no place open. And I go in this convenience store. I go, what the hell time is it? And he tells me. I go, why isn't it place open? He goes, it's Thanksgiving. And I'm like, oh. So I grab like a fucking hot dog and like a 40 of Rainier beer, and I'm sitting there and I'm going like, I got to get my shit together. You know, I mean, I gotta get. But then I had that block when I was married, where you do all the things. At least I did, and I was married for 10 years, so it was 10 years of doing traditional. And for me, Thanksgiving was my favorite holiday because it represented not having to work, overeating, and sloth, which were
There you
all
go.
my sweet spots. It was like.
Sloth.
Yeah, let's kind of get into it. Let's just let's eat the whole pie. Go into that coma, and don't come out for 4 days. I really enjoyed it. But then then I got divorced, and it was like if I had my it just. So
We
but
went to
what's
relatives at times. My mother would overdo it. It was and everywhere we went, it seemed overdone. Everywhere we ended up going, it seemed overdone.
Well, me and
But
Guido.
I like the story best of getting the hot dog and the 40, and I got to get my shit together. That was the best.
That was one of those many mistake moments. I mean, my time in Idaho was spent exploring the early phases of alcoholism. I mean, I worked and I produced, but I was drunk a lot. I mean, a lot in Idaho. Like, I was like, when the bar would open at 10 a.m., kind of, let's start kind of drinking. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But
I have jobs that I did entirely. I sold steaks door to door in Florida, and we would only work for about a half hour to start with during the day. Then we'd hit the beach in the bars until because nobody's gonna open their doors until late afternoon, and then just work from about 3:30 in the afternoon to 5 or 5:30. Drunk, just these were my alcohol days. These were the serious alcohol. Miracle I made it through kind of days.
God, yeah, man. And I, at this time, I was finishing an undergrad in electrical engineering, with a 4.0 GPA, and I'm drinking I mean, it just goes to show you. Now I don't drink. Yeah, I'm 58. I couldn't fucking sit through one college class, let alone do. You know what I mean? I mean, what's up, Allie?
It
But
is muted, Allie. It is muted, Allie, because she is at a party, and there are people around, so she's unable to communicate. But we will say, "Hi, Allie. Are you high?" I'm gonna. Yes, yes. Cheers. Yes, there we have it. She is wandering. She's wandering.
I walked away so I could say hello.
We have a friend D who's been staying here. She's so fucking cool. I really dig her. But she's she's been making cookies for like the past 4 days. I mean, and like it's like crack cocaine. It's all I can do because I told him you guys gonna have to hide these from me because I'm not responsible after once munchies hit a certain level. I mean, if there's like these kind of cookies out there, they're gonna get destroyed. So, I mean, but oh my God, I can't wait. I hope they break some of those out tomorrow. I don't care about turkey and all that. I just the cookies will be good. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. It's cookies.
Do
I'm gonna
you
make
have a
sweet
big
potato
meal
casserole.
planned? Ooh,
You gonna make
potato
what?
Casserole.
Sweet
Oh
potato
wow.
casserole with brown sugar and marshmallows and maybe pecans.
Well, there you go.
Like I said, I'm actually looking forward to it tomorrow because it's going to be an absolute zoo, and it's stuff I used to take for granted before all this, and now I'm going to be high, so it'll be cool. There'll be some characters, interesting shit,
Fuck
some
yeah.
drama, and it'll be just like it'll make for some good content. There's so much good content happening at work that I don't dare touch right now because it'd be obvious if somebody from work saw it. But there's so much really good stuff that I hope to incorporate into the Amazing Slacker because it's all business stuff. It's just fucking great. It's gold. American Slacker's going to go to a different work environment, man.
You always do go to different environments with everything you do. Now, have you been doing anything creative?
Yeah, Allie.
I saw some BTS of some filming and stuff going on.
Yeah, we did work on some stuff. Um, yeah, GamePro worked on a video for the one new puppet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my anglerfish puppet, but it's
Oh,
fine.
you mean the Satan fish, the devil fish?
Yeah, the
It
devilfish.
is.
I love that puppet. That puppet is awesome.
Well, now there's the devilfish, but
Thank
the
you.
other one's actually evil. The
Oh yeah,
devilfish
the other
it
one's
looks
hurt for sure.
But the
the
devilfish glows in the
devilfish looks
dark.
cuddly compared to the evil of the other one.
True. That's
Should I
true.
The other
shall I
one's
grab it
just
really quick? I got it.
yeah. Well, I don't want to put you out or anything. She's grabbing it. Oh, here we go. Let me.
Allie, that is amazing, man. That is amazing. That is fucking incredible, Allie. You need to have a
Thank
custom
you.
puppet shop. God damn it, man. We got to find some kind of hippie art community, set you up. That is awesome, man. I got to get going on my ideas. Damn it. I have never tried to monetize shit, but anybody watching this,
Whizzle.
when I start selling art and books, please support that because the money's going to be going to support people like Allie and people that were in my situation. I promise you. It's not going to be going to be a douchebag. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, if
With the
only.
glasses.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
if only.
On the, I dig that, man. That's a vibe.
Oh.
Dun,
Do,
dun,
do, do,
dun,
do,
dun.
do, do, do,
dun,
do.
dun, 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 dun. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't break the glasses.
But yeah,
Don't break the
the
glasses.
thing that I really like about this puppet is it has little baby eyes on the back, just randomly.
Yeah, the real eyes, right? Are those the real ones?
Yep. hmm
That's right.
Now,
Do,
we
we'll
have
sneak up
a
behind him.
degenerate
We'll sneak up
fish
behind
keeper
and get
in the
him.
audience here. Whizzle, and if ever there was
Degenerate
a degenerate fish,
I love that
Oh.
degenerate fish keeper. I
because
just
this
love
definitely
it.
seems like a degenerate fish. So,
It's so Joe
would that
Pesci,
work?
man.
Is-
What are you, some kind of degenerate gambler?
I
Yeah,
love
I
making
love
them
it.
go like this.
Dude,
Oh, it froze. It froze. It froze when you.
Oh
went
no!
when
Do it
the
again.
Satan of
Yes,
fish
that was-
bites, it's
The
the
pullback.
super duper. Everybody
Huh?
was afraid of the devilfish, but deep down, the devilfish
funny.
wanted to.
And it
Devilfish
froze
was really
perfect.
gentle.
and it came back perfect.
Nobody wants to be my friend. Then the
Oh.
I
devilfish.
also like making it go like this. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no, there is another degenerate here. We have
There
another
he is.
degenerate.
We're in trouble.
Gary has joined. Gary has joined
No.
the degenerate party.
The man who put the innovation in
You
innovation.
didn't have to put it away. You didn't have to put it away.
Oh, it's fine.
What is up,
That's
Gary?
so cool.
Did you make that puppet by hand?
Yep.
I thought I get all hand jobs. All right. How's everybody doing that?
Susie wanted to know if it was a mafia fish.
Made it right into it.
I don't know. Maybe it does have
That's an old
whiskers.
Andrew Dice Clay bit, man. The catfish is the mafia of the fish.
It does have whiskers. It
Yeah.
could be mafia. Is that the connection?
From the day
If
the
you
laughter
got, you
died.
got to have whiskers to be a mafia fish. It's a, I
Yes,
think I
you might.
missed.
So you can
There's
go
a
like
lot of
this.
edibles. I missed something. Oh, I
Did you see
I
my
had
fourth
this.
puppet
I've
hit
been
tonight?
doing that. I've been doing that.
You didn't see that?
Hmm?
I had a fourth puppet show up tonight.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
man.
really?
What is the name? Because you were on mute the entire. We were trying to figure out what is the name of the new puppet.
We don't know the name of either one of them.
All right, because I was
We
calling
don't
it
know the
Meth
names.
Kitty.
Man, he starts saying meth kitty. and it's like,
I didn't know
oh,
what to go.
there are too
What
many,
was it, a
too
giraffe?
many meth references in the show. It's for a show
Like
about
Sniggly
pot.
Whiplash.
There's a lot of meth references. And coming soon. See, and I can't remember the name of it, so the gag's not gonna work. All right. Mr. Robot. I was gonna make a Mr. Robot gag.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna
I get it.
with the because
already.
the hoodie,
Yeah.
the Mr. Robot. I was gonna say coming soon. We're gonna have a Mr. Robot. You know.
Do they
It's-
still
I'm
do-
not
First of all,
Did that
doing
go the
good.
way it planned for you?
Too many edibles. Too many edibles.
Do they
Way
still
too
do National Lampoon magazine? I don't think they do they?
I don't know if they do magazines. I
Are
don't
magazines
know. I don't
really
Yeah.
know.
you still on the mag, Will?
Are
No, I'm
magazines
just
a
kind of.
thing?
I'm trying to figure out
Can you
who's
buy
out
paper?
there. But I mean, who's out there that's like that? That's really. I guess it's the Onion, would be the one that's really just kind of satirizing, you know, us. I guess the Onion would be the closest thing. I'm just trying to
I
think
got
who's out there really taking us to task. You know?
Nobody.
I know.
Nobody's really taking
Nobody.
anybody to task. How can you lampoon
We need
insanity?
that.
I mean,
We need
literally, it is so far. You can't make fun. It's hard to make fun of things when they're all as fucking insane as they are. It's like, well, where's the extreme? Where can you go for that? If you're going to caricature something, it's got to have some room to caricature. And if their activities and everything are already cartoonish, where the fuck do you go with it? That's it. I heard that a similar thing from comedians when our
Juxtapose
former
it.
president. It was just,
Right.
it was just. Well, how do you really make fun of this? Every day is just normal life is funnier than what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's my rant. Blah blah.
No, I know, I get it, but I just miss the like the underground, the outlaw kind of entertainers, man, that are like,
What the fuck are we?
They're, well, I know, I get it, but like remember
That's
remember
what
Bill
we
Hicks?
are.
What Bill
Oh, yeah.
Hicks? And,
Oh, we know
and-
of them.
and
That's the
said-
thing. Nobody knows
said-
us. We're underground.
but said,
I know
F-
Bill Hicks.
F you to the Tonight Show and Letterman because they told him to like change some of his content, and he was so ethical about his art, right? That a guy like that, and if you listen to his comedy, it's timeless, man. I mean, because it's like Chappelle's comedy's timeless. I think
I just
because I
wanna
think
go
Chappelle's
on
like
record.
social commentary.
I just want to go on record for anybody who's actually going through this and might be noticing I would sell out. I will sell out. I am willing to sell out. If you dangle money in front of me right now,
Everybody
I will
has-
sell out.
Everybody,
I don't have a high price. You can get me cheap. You
we
can
all
get- I
break
get-
and
hey,
we all have a price.
hey, it's right there. That's how it is. You can
We're all
get me cheap.
heroes and cowards at the
Terry.
same time. Oh,
Happy
that's actually
Thanksgiving
really
Eve.
cute, dude. It's
Here we
like
go.
It is
what
cute.
was it? The Toys R Us, the giraffe, dude.
I don't want to grow up.
Was it
I'm
Jeffrey?
a Toys R Us kid.
It's got an abscess.
Whatever happened since the
Dad, I
Toys
grew
R
up.
Us bankruptcy? Jeffrey's been on hard times on Skid Row on the pot. Now Jeffrey
Jeffrey's-
has to scrape by, man, busking on the streets of L.A., dude.
There aren't many plants in the city, so Jeffrey's got to get foliage. Jeffrey's having to, jerk off people in alleys.
Yeah, that's how Jeffrey got hooked on the weed, man. Hey, this looks like good foliage. Next thing you know, man, Jeffrey was hooked.
I haven't had leaves in forever.
Man, where can I find a weed needle? Said Jeffrey.
I'm leaving them both.
Wow, man,
That
I am
Freeze it.
high. I've
It's
got
gonna
double
be the
vision,
alley
man.
show.
Oh no, it's setting in. Maybe it's those edibles.
Oh, maybe.
No, it could be. The edibles are gonna do it.
Looking forward to tomorrow, Gary. This is gonna be a lot of fun, man. Great holiday
It's
tradition.
like point counterpoint. If only there was a debate going on between the two of them. I say we gotta have a topic. Oh,
There we go.
fuck, it's gone. They ruined
Sorry,
it.
my bad. If only this were
I was gonna-
recorded.
I'm sorry.
It exists now.
It exists. It exists now. So, Gary, what do you have fabulous going on for Thanksgiving? Big plans? Big fabulous Thanksgiving plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch women's lingerie football. You ever seen that?
There you are. There you are. Women's lingerie football,
you
everybody.
go.
I'm a
That's
fan
going to be
of
over
it,
at
man.
Charlie
That
Where
That
It
sounds
Lives.
great.
My mom and friends
That sounds
might watch
awesome.
that. We're watching the Packer
Very cool.
game, me and D. I
Well,
think that's the first game in the morning.
Is that
Sell
code word
that
for
turkey.
what that was?
Yeah, that's code word for lingerie bowl Packer game.
Packers. Packer game.
There you go.
Oh, man. Oh, the jokes, they're writing themselves.
Anytime you
Well,
go
this
to the
is,
Packer game now, it'll take on a totally different meaning. Hey guys, I'll be
Exactly.
right back. Gonna go
Hey,
check out a
pal.
I'm
quick
going to
Packer
the
game.
Packer game.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what are you doing in that room? Hey, come on, man. Can't you leave me
Nothing,
alone when
man.
I'm
I'm just
watching
going
the
to the
Packers
Packers
play?
game.
Now, this is
I'm
Charlie
just
and Trixie's love nest. Okay.
and who's?
What channel is
Oh,
that on?
Trixie.
Charlie
It's
and
Charlie and
Trixie.
Trixie throwing the party.
They're throwing the party. Charlie and
Oh God,
Seen the
Trixie.
video.
that's gonna make
I think
Karen go cuckoo bananas if she
she's
cares.
she's not. We don't know where she's at. We don't know where she's
Yeah.
at. I don't.
Karen, give a
Nobody's been able to
shit.
get an invitation to her. I mean, I don't. Nobody knows how to get in touch with her right now. So I don't think.
Or maybe she's getting
I'm
the
pretty sure.
invitations and she's ripping them up. She's like, no.
I think she may even be doing other things. You know, after running off with all the money.
Hooping the invitations.
It's the darkness. The darkness. I can't even. I am privy to some, but I can't divulge any. I can't. I've been sworn. I will be. These people hurt people. I can't. You know. I can't go open.
Don't say anymore if you're gonna get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Well, you're a friend. I want to. You know. I want to clue you in on what's going. But I can't say anymore. That's all I'm saying. It's just I can't say anymore. Suddenly I'm Steve. Suddenly it's I can't say anymore. Don't you worry about it. Hey, you just
Hey,
hurt that,
hey,
whatever.
hey, do it.
Hey, what is
Do
that
it.
down there? What is that down there?
Do it.
I just noticed this.
Oh God.
I saw this. Feast of Freaks.
That's the promo for tomorrow's show.
I'm leaving that right there. I am not taking that
That's
down.
perfect.
That's staying there for a bit. I'm leaving that for a bit. I don't know how long I could take it though. I've had edibles and this is a little disturbing.
It kind of looks like balls with eyes.
It's you know the dinosaurs. That's the thing. When you realize that they come from dinosaurs and you see the claws. You ever look at a turkey's claws? Oh man, they will mess you up. They will mess you up. A turkey will. You get in the way of one that's got like a nest. Oh, you are fucked. You are in trouble, and it's a turkey. It's just a turkey. Ben Franklin. I believe Ben Franklin thought the turkey should be the national bird. He was all about the turkey, because it much more. He thought it much more emblematically. You know, hey, this is America. The turkey.
Yeah.
It's badass. I don't know the reasoning. He sunbathed in the nude every day. So syphilis had done a lot to his brain. And I'm not sure if the whole turkey thing was after the syphilis had done a lot to his brain or before. So
I hate when that happens.
take everything with a grain of salt. You know, it's founding fathers. What are you gonna do? You know, you kind of gotta. Well, you know. Yeah, he did the printing press. Yeah, I guess fire departments are good. Hey, that musical instrument with what is the harmonica? Glass harmonica. That's
if you say
Korn
so.
used it. No, it's all these. You know how you can rub on a glass with water on the rim of like china or something, and it will put out a tone, depending upon how much water and the size of it.
Yes. Yep.
He built a
You
wheel.
can make glass moan by rubbing it.
You know, if you're just not going to take things serious, I was there. There was information here. This was. Oh,
No,
man,
continue. I'm liking it. I'm just translating it for my own brain.
Now you've mocked. Now I'm going to read what Susie. What do you have to say, Susie? Oh, we had a bunch of them in the yard. I filmed them for several years.
Hi,
Yeah.
Shelly.
Like a dozen of them, 8. Shelly here. Oh, Shelly. Peace and love,
Yeah.
Shelly. Peace and love. Chad Freeman. Chad Freeman, I watched
Cheers.
Chad Freeman get plugged earlier. Chad Freeman was getting
Oh,
plugged really
wow.
hard earlier.
That's wild.
Oh,
How
yeah.
many people did
Yeah,
you
it was-
plug earlier, or did Pistachio plug earlier?
I don't know. It was another one of those. It already. I'm not even going to look right now. It had 2 dislikes when it was over, and
Oh, me too.
you know, it was really bad, and I think I'm looking forward to next week. I really want to see how poorly it can be received next week too. There's no way I'm stopping. Pistachio he means something now. He is something now. Pistachio, I now, he's so hated. I'm loving him as a character now. So he has that kind of power. Now we were talking about that promo. I want to mention the promo again. That what you saw with the turkey. That was for tomorrow night. Thanksgiving evening, 10 p.m. If you're looking for something to help, with the indigestion or whatever it is, and you're just looking for something to watch, we're gonna have one of those insane things going on over at Charlie Wood Lives. Charlie Wood Lives. The link should be getting dropped out there in the chat somewhere right now. I know Nightbot does it. It's doing it. I'm not gonna look. I've had a lot of edibles, so I can't look. Is what I'm saying. I can't look, but trust me, it's out
It'll
there.
happen.
But tomorrow night we're gonna do another one of those comedy. If you saw the Halloween thing, oh Jesus! And if you saw the Halloween thing, you know anything's possible. So be there.
What's
Be
up,
there.
Chad? I'm so sad, man, that I had some shit happen right in the middle of that Sunday stream because it was just the whole thing. God, man, did you guys watch the whole 3 hours?
We watched it all the way up to where we came out at the end as ourselves. Once we were out of
Technically,
character,
it was 3
there was
hours
only
and 6 minutes, but we watched 3 hours
But
of
you
it.
were the one that got technical with it. Nobody else was saying tech. And you heard me call you Neil earlier, right? Did you get the reference? You didn't
No,
hear
you
that?
called me Neil? No.
I said, oh, Allie's out there. How many? Who's getting plugged now? She's pushing us along. We need a Neil. I'm gonna call her Neil for the rest of the. And,
I see.
No, it was.
Well, I
It was
hope,
funny.
because I had to tap out, but I hope I'm getting more and more energy, and here, like, next week, I start this, new training regimen. So I hope I'll be able to hang a whole 3 fucking hours, but that's a long time for me right now.
It's the
Yeah,
only
that
one
was
that
a
was
long
3
episode.
hours.
Yeah.
It was the only one. All the others are a lot
Yeah,
of them are under
ours
2
are
hours.
like ours are sweet spot. I'm totally
was-
got the energy for that.
That was
3 hours
just
is
those.
woo.
We should. Hey, which one are we gonna watch? We need to decide which one we're gonna watch on Sunday.
Just do the next one, like just kind of like in order or the hollow. I don't, whatever, man. You decide.
You went in so many directions with that answer.
I know
It's
it was
just
so
many-
non-committal.
You didn't land on any of
See
them.
how
You
that's
just
right. See
kept
how
going.
political I can be. It's just
That's
so non-committal.
Oh, you're walking that tightrope so nice. I
that's
love the
right.
way you
Yeah,
did it.
you
since-
decide.
We got a lot of. I want to watch. We'll watch the one after the one that we.
That's what I was going to
Unless
say. Yeah.
I don't think Azura was. I'm gonna watch the next one that Azura
12th
was in because I
episode?
can't. If it. Were you back the second week or did we? It did.
No, I think she was out. You got
was
sick.
out.
Oh,
yeah,
She was
yeah.
out a week, and so
Yeah,
I
I
want to.
see.
It's got to have
I'll
her
find
in
the
it.
episode
Whatever,
that's
it's
got
got to
Azura
have
in it when
everybody.
she
The
came back.
entire cast has got to be part of it.
Yeah.
That's.
Maybe another one with the Falcro's disgusting, degenerate. No, he didn't. His was just videos for Karen. He didn't have any.
Yeah,
kind
he
of,
just
like,
did videos for Karen.
he
The only
didn't
time
have
he did
any-
degenerate stuff was over at Charlie Wood
Charlie.
Lives. At Charlie Wood Lives. It's getting dropped out there, everybody. That's where you want to be tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a friggin' party. There you go. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing out there, Terry? Oh,
Uh-oh.
I appreciate this so much.
Don't do that. That's
You
crazy.
feel sufficiently plugged. I mean, because if not, we can bring
Oh,
the
It was a
dude.
We
satisfying
can.
plug.
Your channel is a freaking godsend to those that struggle with late night marijuana addiction. Tell you
Yeah,
that right now.
for real.
Tell
He
you that
does
right
have.
now.
He's got a great channel with those different
it-
because you're
it
not going to
brings
hear
back
it. It's going to be
memories,
something
too.
different.
Because I'm older than God's dog, but you know, I grew up on the rock and roll and alternative music because I was a dope smoking fiend. But
You know,
it brings
if
back
he
all
had a
kinds of
dog-
memories. Do
You see,
Badfinger, man. Do you got Badfinger?
Right
I'm
there,
sorry, I didn't mean.
A guy with a dog's not going to be as cruel as that. I figure
Right.
a guy with a dog is going to be a lot more mellow. He doesn't
What
strike
about
me as a
a
guy
guy
with a
with a
dog.
cat?
Oh man.
Guy with a cat? You know, I don't think a
Yeah.
guy with a cat's going to drown everybody. I don't know. It's just like, nah.
What about a
it's
guy
probably
with
not
a
gonna-
ferret?
Guy with a ferret? Face
I
tattoo?
worked. I worked with a guy. I worked with a dude. I had this job where you traveled. It was like all year long. It sounds great, but it was a pain in the ass. But he had a pet ferret. The dude fucking. We checked it at the airlines. Had a. It was like. I mean, you were on the road 24/7, 365. You were never home, and so. I was like, how? I don't know, but he loved the damn thing. It was cute, yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
Like
I
a
wouldn't
furry
have a
snake
ferret.
with legs.
Yeah, you know, he did little tricks and shit. I was just waiting for
Yes.
us to get banned from the fucking hotels because he was
And I
always
don't like-
on the down low there.
Hey, you want to see my
Snakes aren't
ferret?
supposed to be pets. Snakes aren't supposed to be pets. And
I
I agree
agree.
about the. I agree
I
about
agree.
the Lyca's
Exotic
Ferrets.
pets, man.
exotic pets. I just don't know.
Crack.
I just,
I know. There needs to be regulation. It can't be just some
well,
bubba.
there are. That's the
Des-
problem. That's,
Decide.
there are
Hey,
regulations.
I'm gonna get myself some of them boa constrictors, and then you know what? I don't want it anymore. I think I'll throw it in the backyard with those gators that I didn't want to have, with that tiger and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck
We
this,
all
man.
know what you're saying.
You know, it's like, God damn it, man. We're living in idiocracy. People can't understand
Yeah.
satire anymore. I mean, fuck, man. I mean, we just don't have a bright. I'm with you. I'm cynical. Our population just can't discern that these animals are fucking wild animals, man. There needs to be a
Think
process if
about
they don't work out
average
for
intelligence. Think about average intelligence.
Hey,
And that
man.
half, wasn't it Carlin that said, and half of the people are dumber than that. Half of the people are dumber than average. Because the average has got to be somewhere in the middle. So half of the people are bringing it down. Half of the people are at least holding it down. And I think there's only 10 to 15% of the population is tolerable. And that's tolerable. That's not saying, ooh, great. That's not saying anything, ooh, anything. That's a smaller percentage. Tolerable. 15% tops. That's my level of cynicism. That's my
I'm gonna go back to I still have hope. I just had a moment there. I'm concerned. You know, I'm just concerned about critical thinking and just the ability to just fucking, I don't know,
That's all
clue
those,
into
you know,
reality, I guess. the Best
just
way to
been
put it.
brainwashed into that hope thing. Yeah, you know, once you give up, once you realize, hope for what? It all ends. It all ends. What are you hoping for? Just get a buzz.
I miss art and content that challenges the status quo, that might even challenge the way I look at something. And if we don't have that, I just feel, I'm going to sound hippie, but if we don't have, if it, at least in the creative space, we're not allowed to question, and we're going to shut down. I mean, there's a lot I disagree with, but you know, there'll
be people
you know?
doing that, but it'll be drowned out in a voice of bullshit. It'll be drowned out in a chorus of other people's stupidity. Stupidity
all you need
is
to
what
do
makes it.
is you look at what trends. You know, it's politics, or breakout religions. In other words, people that are breaking out of a high functioning, a high demand religion. Those are two of the really big kind of like topics on podcasting. You know, both religion and politics. I don't want to touch. So, you know,
I did that. You know, I went to do the podcast back when
yeah,
back when you started to do it on Podbean, and so I went and did it, and I can't remember that insul's name that had come
Eric.
on.
Eric.
Yes, that was him.
That was my core audience. People like that.
Comes on, and it was like, yeah, I'll let people come on. They can discuss this topic with me. And he came up, and it was just, and he saw that, okay, yeah, I am running in circles. It does not make any sense. You know, whatever the fucking topic was. It was just,
Right.
He was somebody that only came up to be the other person. To be
Right.
the person, you know, giving his fucking opinion. Not that he knows why he has the fucking opinion, but really express that he does.
Yeah.
And it was the one podcast he came up, and it was just, I'm not doing this anymore. This was emblematic of what I'm going to go through. This is not something I am gonna
That's
want
why
to do.
That's why I couldn't do a legitimate. I would love to do an interactive, like, you know, where you're taking questions from people, you know, and they're on fucking topic. But you know what, on Podbeam, I would be talking about something, and then somebody would call up and you know, and it'd be totally off, you know, so it would require a screener, you know, just to keep it, you know what I mean, dude? Like, to keep your flow where you're going with the show and you're not getting all tripped up, like you're talking about porn, and then somebody else wants to bring up a story that's totally unrelated to the topic, and, you know, and it's like,
Well, and
all right,
even
thanks,
you know,
man.
vetting. If you are allowing them to call in, there's only so much vetting you can do, and you get somebody that comes on, and maybe they're even on topic, but they're just dull, and that's another. I've seen too many show killers. I've seen too many panels where they'll let somebody up that it's just. And it kills everything, kills the vibe and all that other. I agree with you, Susie. They all suck. It's all bullshit.
But like I said, what
suck.
I love doing, what I loved, and
Ellie dropped
there's
Night Alley.
she'll be back. She had that party, man. But there's like no
She's at the
market
party.
for it. But it's fun. But I loved when I was in Norman, having a local musician or artist over, getting wicked fucking high, and then just talking to them for 3 hours. And if they perform, whatever, I miss that. Just talking to real people, you know what I mean, and getting high and saying, "Tell me your story, how you see life." Just people like I had Gary, the God guy. I mean, he was just, but that was like, dude, he was the inspiration of my Santa, because all Gary did, he had this white beard and Jesus Save shirt. And he was hitting that bong like a crack addict throughout the entire interview, man. It was great. You know, it was like Santa on crack. What happened, Allie?
Everybody else does the other heart shape. I'm just gonna. The heart's about the size of a fist, right? I'm doing the I love you back. It's
So
just
where do you
more realistic
think
heart. It's not-
in the United States has the most interesting stories? It's not like a big city like a New York. That's too easy. But, you know, just a place where the people might be really interesting. And, they, you know, I don't know. You know, it'd be interesting to explore and try to
that
figure
you
that
can
out.
get them to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
see,
somewhere in the Midwest.
Those are two separate things. I mean, all around here, foothills, Appalachia. I have heard from, because you've got good old boy politicians. You've got all this is this area around here, and I have heard so many stories that are just outrageous that have happened in this area. But you're not going to get anyone to tell them. You're not going to get anyone to because there's a lot of illegal activity and everything
See,
going
that's-
on with it, and
That's what fascinates me because every city has like an underbelly, and it may be criminal, it may not. A lot of times it's not, but it's an underbelly that's just by and large ignored. You know, and I think that's what was so cool about Breaking Bad and Albuquerque, because you wouldn't think of Albuquerque, of all places, of having all this shit going on. But then you look at Albuquerque differently because they're just showing this underbelly of, you know, crazy shit going on. And
Yeah.
I just always loved that kind of thing in any city. And if you could tell the stories that are in that, that's fascinating to me.
I'm seeing Vegas.
Oh,
Terry's
that's
saying
right,
Vegas.
Shelley. Shelley, you are going to see tomorrow night probably some of the, dare I say, G-May, some of the classiest entertainment that's streaming. I'll go that far. I'll go that far. Right?
I
I'll
won't
take it
lie
there.
to you. I won't
Yeah, I
lie
will.
to
Look,
you.
I'm not afraid to gaslight or lie, whatever the kids are saying these days.
He is clearly leading you astray, and I won't
It will be
allow
pure
that.
filth. It will be pure filth.
Total
We will-
filth.
F-bomb will be dropped. There'll be definitely adult situations, glorification of
They,
marijuana use. You name it.
I do not know who I will be. I'm going to say that, but I am going to be the embodiment of filth with whatever I'm doing. So tomorrow, if you're looking for something, those things that we do over there without any plan, that's just whatever Charlie Woods got going on, is always pure insanity, and the ones that we've done over there have been just hilarious. The first one that we got involved with over there, I'm singing. It was where PCP Waters came from and everything. It was the inspiration for a whole lot of stuff that ended up going on. Do people talking, having conversations?
Oh, there's like Baby Blue, Badfinger. What I mean, that it was the song when, you know, how do I put this, man? When I first, you know, became carnal with someone. I guess the best way to put
Okay,
that.
Cardinal.
Yeah, so you know,
Dude, hey, you impressed.
many women want to
you
be
know.
carnal with me because such I'm a premium dancer. Do you ever see that movie? Everything's
Tell you,
illuminated.
You need to get all that stuff on the carnal. Use the carnal line with the
Oh, I will.
dating apps. Use the
I will.
you
I have.
ladies that want
I
to
have.
get carnal with me. That's what I want.
I have. You know, because it's like, you know, I'll share it. You know, because it's a little personal, but I'll share it. You know, I had a spinal injury, right, and that was 6-7 years ago. And anybody with my kind of spinal injury, it affects a lot of your body, in particular the little fireman. Right? The little fireman wasn't exactly with the fucking program most of the time. So there wasn't any bedroom gymnastics going on. All right? So we're talking 7 years. So, you know, when and if this happens, it's going to be kind of a heavy thing. So this sounds kind of weird for a dude to say, but it's not something I'm just ready to get into. I mean, my kink right now is a conversation. But that's not happening because they all say that, but once they find out of my puppeteering, they ghost me. Fuckers.
Have you considered
It's me.
hiding what you do?
No, because no, because here's what I learned from my divorce.
Because you can hold it together. No, you're not right.
No, I
you're
can't
not-
fake it.
You're not a complete fuck up, right?
No,
you
this
can
is
hold it
no,
together.
no. I can fake it. I can binge sanity, right? But where I messed up on my marriage, because my ex-wife is a great person. You couldn't ask for a better person, right? But I wasn't honest about who I was, the introversion. And she's a major extrovert. Like this time of year would drive me fucking batshit crazy because it was one party to the other. And I lied to myself. And so I told myself from here on out, and I lied to her. You know, I told her, "Oh yeah, I love doing shit like that. Oh, antiquing instead of watching football. Fuck yeah, I'm all, this kind of bullshit." And so I just decided from here on out, I'm just going to do informed consent. This is who, warts and all,
No,
who I
dude.
am. This is it.
After experiencing life nearing a certain point, I made certain life rules that that allow me to never not feel bad about myself. That
Yeah.
allow me to I'm okay. I am not going to be the creator of my own destruction.
Right, exactly,
and
man.
those kind of. So I
Yeah, and
understand. I understand what
let
you're
the
getting
the
at,
whole
with
yeah,
that.
because I mean you came from the same game, and
Yeah.
I played the fuck. A lot of my content is right around this. Look, I there's a lot of things I've done in life. One is I've broken mentally, and I've sold out. And there are times when I've knowingly sold out, and there are times when I didn't know I sold out. That it just became so normal to sell out that you got desensitized. That every day was slowly moving that bar of where you would go to the next thing you know, you were doing and saying things that you thought you'd never be doing. And you become this person that you don't recognize anymore,
In
and
a
it happens
sense,
to a lot of
didn't
us.
you? Well, I was just gonna say, in a sense, what you just said can be applied to the human condition in America for the
Yeah.
last from the Industrial Revolution as life completely. Who would have thought? Now it's this completely different. The experience never, completely changing and moving on.
well,
That could actually apply across such a wide scope and
well,
everything.
what I
It's
just
pretty
described
wild.
would be somebody going like, "Oh, that guy's got a good head on his shoulders. Priorities are right.
Isn't that
He's
the
not
way you
fucking
puppet
off.
on your little
Playing rock and
fireman?
roll. Yeah, that's the answer. Because you know what? One of the things I noticed about online dating and the women out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's just seems to be a shortage of complete stranger guys that are sending pictures of their fucking junk, to women on online. Because all I see in these profiles on women is, please don't send me any more penis pictures. And I'm like, what the fuck are guys doing, man? I mean, because there's some out there that logically think this is a move. They're not just like, deviant, on the spectrum. They're on sexual spectrum, like they get off on this. They just go like, hey, I know how to impress her. We got the same hobbies. She likes antiquing. I like antiquing. Wow. She wants to go to Aruba. I know what I'll do. I'll send her a picture of my fucking, bird. There's people that
Check
probably
it
think
out.
that's, and they're like incredulous. Like, what do you mean that you don't like that? Huh? I mean, there's people out there that probably like surprised.
It's-
what? You find that
Well,
tacky? Creepy? What?
I know plenty. Nothing actually shocks me. Nothing actually shocks me anymore. There is no bottom. There is no the gambit. It runs the gambit, and I think far more are far more fucked up than we're not that far evolved. We're not that far from just hey, any of the creature comforts go. It's just we are not look out for each other. Not all of us. Things will get really different for a while, and then things will be okay after a while. But no, there's a lot of dog eat dog stuff with society. I have no faith in man. None. Just
I still
zero. Zero.
But-
Well, that's
but-
that's
but
the
I
the
recognize
brainwashing you go
it's
through
an
with
it's an yeah. I'm doing apologetics.
Dude,
I'm just
yeah,
trying to get
that's
through
what
the
it
day.
is. That's what it is. You
I,
just
I have to reframe things in order to just
we all face that same ending, and everybody deals with it in their own way. How do you
Here's
put it?
another
We
thing
all
that would
have
be
those
fun.
different roads. you're in that hope mode. No, that's not. I really don't believe in hope. Now maybe, and from my reality, your reality, I can see hope. Mine, nah. I artificially make myself blue just to kind of set the mood. That's what I do here. So we're different. We're different.
Oh,
You are the
but-
bright spot in the blue behind you.
No,
I'm
no,
the
no, no,
blue.
dude. And
I'm the blue in the
anybody, look, and anybody, whether they're good at it, famous, you're good at it. But anybody that works in comedy, which I would say we kind of do, is fucked up in the head. That's why they work
Yeah.
in comedy. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I mean, I own it. I'm fucked up.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. It's
But I
It's
try
my
to,
therapy.
I recognize it, and I just try to, there's just, I try to control it. In other words, it's like it's like the Hulk, my insanity. It's like, oh no, insanity coming, must isolate, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go, fucking for the next 3 days, go sit in a dark room and create a puppet show, or whatever it is. And and it's the biggest act of love I can do, because I realize I'm no good to anybody in this state, and I must go isolate,
It's
So-
it's all I can do, and it is from being insane. And mine, yeah, I enjoy. I am making sure that I am doing something I enjoy, and I'm trying.
That's the thing. We get to play.
push my kids to pursue what they like, so they find a way to make a living doing something in that area. And so they see me continue to do this, and it's all I want to do. I really, life is, AI's here. AI's here. I'm a firm believer that, well, that's the future. None of us, we don't friggin' matter. We are just a cog, a step. We're an important step. All the ills of society, when I really look at it, they're all necessary in order for AI to be here. Yeah, there'd be no advancement if everybody was happy. If there was no conflict, if there wasn't anything, we would never have cell phones. We would never have the internet. We would never have all this. So really, I can justify all evils. I'm fine with whatever. Chaos. I don't care what happens. I know I'm going to die in the end. Fuck it all. That's, and most people are just, really, you can't count on them. You can't, and everybody, it's just bad. It's all bad.
If you look at the, I'll give people a little hope.
Unless they're putting on face makeup, you can count on the face makeup. The people wearing the face makeup, they're okay.
But if you look at the statistical breakdown on how they, what's Clown doing here?
Jesus.
The fucking-
Jesus, I just read to the end of it.
Fucking Clowny, thank you, my brother. This is important shit. You guys need to pay attention. The Clowny
Oh,
is like,
make it-
where's fucking the news on stuff like this? Why is Clowny the only one covering this kind of hard hitting information, dude?
Well,
That's
he's
what
the
I
one
want.
bringing you the information. He
You know.
cares. That's why he
does.
does it. He cares.
He's like, look, man, it's like he's a giver, right? That's
he's
who
a
he
giver.
is. He's a giver.
Everybody gives him a bad rap. He's out there doing what everybody needs done. He might not be the clown we want. He's the clown we need. That's what he is.
That's right.
He's-
That's right. He's the number one hype clown, and as
Oh,
he
my
said,
God.
the only hype clown, the good and
the
the
only
bad.
bona fide
You-
hype clown.
that's right. You'll
Worth the
take it.
shit, that's for sure.
You'll take it all, and you'll like
Walking
it.
on the streets, pulling that wagon with that beer.
Sheep
That
and
is-
wolves, man. Sheep and
Oh, I
wolves.
was loving it. Oh man, should we call it an evening? Should we
Yeah,
call it an
sure.
evening?
Why not, man? This has been fun. I know it's Halloween
Tomorrow
Eve.
is Thanksgiving. Tomorrow night is the on Charlie Wood Lives, at Charlie Wood Lives, and I'm sure Nightbot has been dropping. It's bound to be up there, but it's at Charlie Wood Lives. There is another one of these insane parties. It's Charlie's and Trixie's freaky feast for Thanksgiving. we're gonna put on another improv insanity. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I haven't known on any.
Peace
of
and
these.
love.
Peace and love, everybody. Please be over there. We will. Is he even hanging? Is he even around?
I don't know, but I just want to
I
thank
think
a
he's-
couple people, man. People are saying
Yes.
really nice things in the chat. I want to thank everybody.
Glad
Virginia
somebody
Wolf,
can
thank
see
you
the
for the
chat.
kind words. Pole Vault, I just wanted to thank you, Susie. Clowny. Clowny, in all sincerity, dude, as a creator and artist, I think you are fucking innovative as there is, man. I fucking really have a lot of respect for you as a creator, dude. You're awesome, bro. You really are. But anyway, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, man, and whatever that means. Either you could be like I was in Idaho with the hot dog and the 40 of Rainier beer, or the picture perfect. Either way, it's not about that shit. It's about being alive, being pain free, having good weed, whatever it is.
Mine's going
It's
to
all
be about edibles
situational.
and vapes, everybody. Edibles and vapes. So happy
Make
Thanksgiving.
make
to
Charlie
everybody.
Wood your Thanksgiving tradition tomorrow.
Tomorrow
make
night,
it,
10
yeah.
p.m. Eastern time. Charlie Wood lives. I'll be sharing it. Please show up and give us something to laugh at.
One more thing. I've
Yes.
got the next 4. After being away from work for 7 years, I've been back for a couple months now. I've got the next 4 days off, so I most likely will be doing very, very late night streams. So if people are having trouble going to sleep, just hit that notification. I don't know. I might even do something tonight. I'm not sure, but if you're having trouble going to sleep, we can put you to
Art
sleep.
of Floundering podcast.
we
The
can put you
Art
to
of Floundering podcast. Get connected. All these channels are on my homepage. If you can't find the link by Nightbot, they're all listed as the crew there on over on my homepage on my channel. Everybody, if I don't see you tomorrow night, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And hey, let's get this holiday weekend
Chad.
started.
Chad, don't OD, buddy. Please, man, get to an ER. If you've done too much of the pot, you don't want to OD, man. Get to an ER.
Okay, it's important. It's important. I'm gonna take another hit while I click end stream. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.